involves three different tournaments. One's a change of date, amount of $6,000. The other one is the Women's Open, July 2016, to the tune of $25,000, and the Tennessee High School Invitation, which is $6,000. Some outside money was raised sponsorship in 2015. Sponsorship dollars will also be pursued in 2016. These tournaments, this dollar amount is not in our current 2015-16 budget. Is that correct?
That's right.
So these are to
These tournaments will occur in the 16-17 budget year.
budget, which is not good.
Except for the team championship. Changes that.
Because it'll be pulled back in May. Do I hear a motion on this?
Move to approve.
Second.
A motion and a second. Discussion?
I'd like to have a roll call vote on this, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to be recognized, please.
Yes, sir.
Can I speak on this issue?
You may.
I'll introduce myself because I've taken heart some of the meetings. I've been listening to all of them. It's been a long time since I was in the JC, so it's a good catch up for me on parliamentary procedure. I absolutely disagree with spending taxpayer dollars on golf tournaments. I think as of this year, we will have spent $90,000 to sponsor golf tournaments. They're not in the city limits. Now, I've heard arguments that, oh, it promotes tourism, it does this, it does that. There is no proof whatsoever that this is nothing more than a black hole for the city taxpayer dollars. Now, there are people in this town, homes built within the city limits, neighborhoods that have been here since 40s, 50s, 60s. The little place I own was built in 1964. There's not a sidewalk to be seen. Now, it is absolutely, in my opinion, ridiculous that we're throwing money away to sponsor golf tournaments when the people in this city who have been paying taxes since the 50s don't have a sidewalk, they don't have a street light, and it's unconscionable what this city is doing. You can claim to be the golf capital of the world, or the golf capital of Tennessee. That's fine. You can put stuff all over websites, invite people, but we are not Augusta. And these little 2 or 3 day golf tournaments do absolutely nothing. You will never recoup that money. It is a black hole, and I'm against it, and I think the taxpayers of this city ought to stand up and say no. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions or concerns?
I'd like to comment on that, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
Our city has one of the lowest tax rates in the state. That could be some of the reason that all the secondary streets doesn't have sidewalks. Our sales tax, we had a record year last year off of all these functions, whether it be softball, soccer, golf, whatever, playhouse. We're up 159,000 through 3 months this year over last year, and last year was a record year. So something is bringing people in and spending money. And they're paying our bills for us, they're paying some of our tax rate. Mr. Rutherford, what's McMinnville's tax rate?
$2.09.
Ours is 63 cents. That's because of 10-cent increase last year. There's a lot of difference. So I disagree with you. Golf brings in some money.
May I have the floor?
Yes, sir.
There's no evidence when you look at, take the big golf tournament that Ladies Open, there's no evidence in the years past where there's any increase in revenue. It's arguable both ways, whether it brings in money or whether it brings in tourism. But I'm not gonna support this, because I don't believe it's fundamentally right to support a for-profit place with taxpayer money. I'm finished.
Any further discussion? There being none, roll call vote, please.
Councilmember Sousa,
No.
Councilmember Wyatt,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Harris.
Aye.
Mayor Mayberry.
No. Motion fails. Next item on the agenda, Cumberland County or the Chamber of Commerce report.